We're actually going to head over here, and it appears as if there is a new building at the village. Am I crazy? Hey everyone, Clay Plays Games here, and today I am back with more LEGO Fortnite. I got another fun episode for y'all, but before we go into it, if y'all enjoyed this video and want to see more videos like this, let me know down in the comments below. Make sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure to share this with your friends, share this with your family, share this with whoever. Make sure notifications are turned on so you never miss any of my videos when they go up. Also, if you feel like becoming a member and want to see these videos early, y'all go check out the join button on my channel or check out the link down in the description below. Also, don't forget to use Clay Plays Games in the Fortnite item shop. That's ClayPlayzGames, all capitalized or all lowercase, all put together in a nice little row. Use that code to get yourself the new Spider-Man stuff, the Spider-Man guided bills, the friendly neighborhood apartment, and the Daily Bugle. It is still currently in the item shop as of this recording. But if you're watching this in the future, I do apologize. Maybe they'll bring it back. But in this episode, though, we are upgrading the village, and then we got to see what we need for the next upgrade. If you watched last episode, I went to a separate island, and I found the lagoon. I'm having trouble saying lagoon, and I think it's because I'm confusing L with T and H. So it's like thagoon, lagoon. Like it's somehow difficult for me to say that, and I have no idea why. But that's where we went last episode. We also found I imagine the Mama Colombo or maybe the Baby Colombo. For the challenge, it says feed a baby Colombo with a Clomberry. Okay, I guess that means a regular Colombo that you would find on the island, not necessarily the one in the lagoon, which makes sense. But I encourage you all to watch last episode because we found that thing around the beginning, and holy crap, that thing's amazing. It is so cool. I'm surprised they kept the Battle Royale version of the Colombo and combined it with Lego Fortnite. That's very cool. It makes me think of, I wouldn't say the Lego movie, but it's just kind of a combination of two different kind of animation styles. Okay, Who Framed Roger Rabbit? That's a good example. We're combining live action with 2D animation, just animation in general. So it's things like that where they combined the Battle Royale animation of the Colombo with the Lego Fortnite version. All very cool. But along with that, we got what we needed for the pickaxe. We went after some sand wolves, got their claws. We made a rare pickaxe. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to ping. Dadgummit. I have figured out how to get rid of this though, in case anyone's wondering. You kind of have to stand in the center and then press the same button you used to start the marker. You just have to do that the way I did it. And what is Ginger doing in the... What? Ginger, what are you doing? Oh, you dumb cow. What are you doing? I have no idea. But we're starting things off with upgrading the village square. I got some gold ore right before this video. I did say at the end of last video that I would be getting some gold ore, some emeralds as well. And that's what I did. I went over to the cave over there, got the gold ore, emeralds, and a little bit of knot root, and some marble as well, and that was it. So we got what we need. We're going to go in and upgrade. Now, I believe... Oh, we're done. Okay, why did I get confused thinking... Wait a minute. Level 6. But we're at level 5. An additional villager can live at this village. Okay, that's weird. Why is there not another spot? That doesn't make any sense. And the ambient music is starting to kick up in the background for me. So it's kind of like the timing of that is too perfect. Okay, so someone help me out here in the comments. Why is this the way that it is? Is it because it's not a regular village? Like, I can understand that it's like, oh, it's not a regular grassland village or anything like that, and so it only goes up to 5. That had me confused. But if that was the case, shouldn't there be a 7, 8, 9, and 10? That's weird. That's very weird. So I suppose that changes things up for today, and I actually have no idea what I want to do. Well, let's see. We got a lot of materials. What I could do, maybe what I should do, is go back all the way to my expo world, because we have completed the Haven Village. Technically, we have this done. I think that's a pretty understandable choice to make. Do we have... Yeah, what we need. I mean, I want to go ahead and put up all my stuff, just kind of as a good marker for all the stuff that we've gathered over the past few episodes. So let's see. Can we actually put everything up? Because I'm curious. I got an idea. I want to see if I can find another magic cave. See if I can get myself, back into my expert world. Let me see. We're gonna do this. Get all that put up. And while we're at it, let's just drop all this. You know what? Let's drop all of it. I mean, if we're going back to the old island, we're not gonna be able to take any of the stuff with us. It just won't work out that way. So I think that's what we gotta do. And if I'm right about this, I think I could just go into any cave I want and do exactly as I need to do. So we're gonna head back over to this cave. I will say this island already was a lot of fun, and I did say we were gonna start over after we've like completed the Haven Village. Not start over, but like go back to what we were doing on the other island. I just wanted to show off the Haven Village and get all of that done. And we did manage to find the lagoon and the Colombo. Like we got a lot of stuff done that I don't think would have been possible on the Expert Island. But that's why once we go back to it, we should be able to hopefully find a lagoon. Doesn't mean there necessarily will be a Colombo, but it's possible that there might. So, but there definitely isn't a Haven Village. So we're kind of taking a risk with it, but that's okay. I think it all works out in the end anyway. But before I, get out of here, actually, let me go ahead and just fight this thing. Get out of the way. Oh, dadgummit. You're supposed to be weak, and you just brought your friends along too. This is not some party that I invited y'all to. Y'all need to leave me alone. Y'all know I can't have any of this on me. Trying to go with a full inventory here. All right, but before I go into the cave, I wanted to show off the guide build for the friendly neighborhood apartment. So this is what it looks like. This is the most I can probably show. Actually, I can get enough in range where I hear you. Okay, I'm going to back away slowly just a little bit. Okay, but as you can see, we've got ourselves an apartment building. You got kind of this back alley. What I want to do eventually is make a full village with only these builds and like one daily bugle build. Once I've bought that, again, make sure you use my code. I'm going to do kind of this city village, kind of pretty much a city, a little city region somewhere along the map. Probably in the grassland because there's some good flat areas in there. So that's what I'm going to work on. But we've got this. It looks very cool. I have it on my previous, like on a sandbox world, so we'll have that done. But I'm going to make sure. Actually, I need to eat. I'm going to eat real quick. There should be some food around. I think it'll all be fun. Let me go ahead and get this started. No, please. I need full food. I need all the food that I can get. I don't want to go hungry by the time I get back. I want to be able to have everything. Okay, there's some pineapples? Yeah, pineapples. I don't know why I was trying to figure out what the name of it was. Very stupid. Very weird. Alright, so again, let's drop those. And if you're wondering why I need clear inventory, that's what's required for a gateway passage between caves across worlds. You have to have a completely empty inventory, nothing in your hands. You have to, go bare. You just have to go bare into its open arms, and you will be sent into a new location. But we're gonna go in here, and I'm hoping everything works out. So far, everything's doing just fine. All right, but as you see, this is what I've been working on. But as we're heading back, we should be able to go back right to our expert world. So I hope y'all enjoyed this world for what it was. If you're new here and you're just now discovering these videos, I highly recommend watching the entire series. But to understand what's been going on, definitely watch the previous couple of episodes. But with that being said, we're going to go ahead and hop back in to our expert world. Alright, as you can see, we are back on our expert mode world. We are actually not far from our... Oh man, we got spawned back in from We got sent to the loot cave. That's perfect. That's awesome. Okay, so we're not far from my village, and as you see, I've got nothing on. Like I said, you have to go bare with nothing in order for that gateway to work. So we're actually going to head over here, and it appears as if there is a new building at the village. Am I crazy? I think that's a new building. Someone has traveled to my village and made the, from the looks of it, it's the Friendly Neighborhood Apartment. Someone made the Friendly Neighborhood Apartment while I was away. Oh my gosh, someone was so kind enough to do that? Man, thank you. I really appreciate it. Look at that. It looks so cool. This is a really cool build in my opinion, along with the Daily Bugle, which, again, I cannot wait to get, along with some of the decor. I have wanted to mention that I'm glad that Fortnite's starting to add more and more stuff for their Lego Fortnite content. Again, though, it is kind of a shame that it's more of a pay-to-play kind of stuff, kind of thing, just to get all this stuff. It would be nice to find a way to earn it. But let's see, we got a lot of stuff. Apparently there's a bear pelt also in my inventory. Someone must have... It might have been the same person. But as you see, I think most of my stuff got sent to the chest while I was away. So that's very kind. What got... Trying to remember what got put up in these what places. Okay, here's my tools. What else is in here? Okay, my wood. Always gotta hold on to my wood. Let's see, I need to get that all equipped again. I had a shovel. Definitely had a torch. Need to get those put up. Oh, perfect. I needed some light. Anything? Okay, there's my other stuff. There's my charms. Oh, I definitely need those. Ugh. Let's make sure to get those put on. Okay. Now, we will eventually head back to the Lost Isles Island, but that won't be until later in the series. So what we're going to do is basically get right back on track, start working in the desert again. I'm going to eat some tomatoes, get my health back up. Actually, a good way to do that, instead of wasting time on tomatoes. Ooh, they've added some Okay, my paintings have changed. Someone has added some menu frames to my diner. See, that's what I've been wanting. That's definitely a beneficial addition to the game. So let me grab some meat that I left in the grill. Thank goodness. But that's cool. That helps add variety to the, to the scenery. The decor always helps, and I imagine that's, I guess, also from the Friendly Neighborhood set. That's what I would imagine. But everything's still the same. I can't recall whether or not I showed y'all the bus station, the new kind of pavilion that it's in. But I think it works out pretty nicely. I think you can still use it in the rain, but in case it ever rains, you can always, you can still use it whenever it rains anyway. But I'm not using like a flat roof, like not a wedge, whatever you call it. Kind of the same thing you do on the insides, like for the interiors of houses. You just have that layer in between, like these floor pieces, if I can quickly show y'all. Just needs to be like the wide versions of what I'm talking about. Just stuff like this, where it's like in the way. This way it looks more like a tent, almost, but more of a pavilion. So that's what that looks like. And I gotta say, this already looks very cool. We've got some poster boards up outside of the building. Is that... Oh man, that's Tony Stark. They have a thing for Tony Stark? Hold on, let's see if I can get closer to read it. I know this is gonna be a little tricky to do, but let's see if I can read it just a little bit. Okay, so we got Tony Stark. I can't make out... It probably says Iron Man in the red lettering. Probably. But we have the New York Bulletin, Battle of New York. I like that. That's very cool. But as we can see on the inside, there's no decor yet. I suppose the person that built this left everything up to me for me to choose. So I think that's a pretty good, ideal. Let's see, what happens if we go into... Ooh, definitely some things have been, made here. Look at that. We've got someone going through the house. But we've got this, I guess, like not really shelves, but more of a cabinet with a Spider-Man figurine. A lot, yeah, definitely like a toy shelf, things like that. Books. Is that a ham radio? What is that? That looks like a radio, in my opinion. But we got a lot of windows. See, this was the kind of apartment I was talking about. Oddly enough, this build came out not long after I had. Well, I don't know why I'm trying to fly. I can't fly. We're back in expert mode, as you can see. All the settings are back. But I say I did the apartment before they added it. You know what I mean? I did the original apartment. But this looks a lot better. Definitely a lot more useful and kind of shows y'all how to build an apartment, especially for the stairs and like what dynamic foundations to put down. But that still looks amazing. But no, I want to go back in here. We got the windows. We have a couch and a TV. That's cool. I like the way that's set up. But as far as everything else in here, there's not really a whole lot. Now I could see maybe adding a kitchen here, maybe like a dining table over here, something like that. But if we go in here, oh, I like this bed. Oh, and they've already set it up for me. For me? Oh, that's so sweet. That's awesome. Awesome. I have my own bed. And it looks so nice. Like the way it's designed, so beautiful. But I might as well go ahead and, take a quick rest throughout the night. And then we can kind of get back to looking around. So we also have like pretty much a little shelf just in front of the window. But see, that looks nice. And this is kind of the right way to do an apartment. Actually, instead of going through there, let's go around the back and kind of sneak in. This is cool. I like this. And all of the builds that we got here really adds on to the design of things the way I want them. Still haven't done anything with the stations. They're still there. There is a cave over there in the frost biome that I have quickly gone over there to add some campfires. I have been told, and this was done in the past, but I've always been told to put like 4 campfires down onto a cave in the Frostlands. I don't know if that changes anything, but now I'm like paranoid and feel like if I don't do that, it won't work. So, but I have that over there. That's probably going to be one of the first caves I go to once I've come back and gone to the Frostlands to get working on that village. But if we go in here, what we got? Okay. I don't necessarily know what this could be. This definitely has some room to work with for decor and a lot of design choices. I'm curious what we could come up with. I like the windows in the ceiling. See, that was a similar idea I had with the banana hut village that I made, the custom build. If you saw that, where it has the open space in the roof, so you can see like the night sky and things like that. I wonder if I could do the same thing with that, even though it wouldn't match the color scheme. Maybe it could, possibly. And then we go back out here, and I imagine up here's the roof. I like this. I like that sets up a roof, like in a proper like building fashion. Like that's cool. I find that very cool. So I definitely think this is probably my favorite building that they've added to the game. But also, I have recently unlocked more of the guided builds from the Tomato Head temples. If we go over to that real quick, I've got the hothouse, and I'm still too far away. I do have, yes, that's right. In this world, I still have a glider. If we just head down here, we have the hothouse temple. That looks very cool. I'm trying to see what you can see on the inside. Not a whole lot, but probably could be worked with. Then we have the tomato temple itself. Let's see if I can move it back a little bit more. That's going to look nice. I think what I'm going to do is put those in the desert, and that'll be where that stays. As far as like grassland, I could probably work a Nana Jungle template village somewhere. I think that could look really nice. But we're going to kind of fool around with every single build that we have here, and then once I get the others. But overall, very cool. So what I'm going to do is, I'm pretty sure I've got everything, but I'm going to make sure. But maybe in my off time, I will check over back at the Lost Isles Island, see if they have some Clombos again. If not, I'm going to be very disappointed. But I'm going to try and find at least, the lagoon, and maybe there will be a Colombo. I'd imagine there would be. We'll see. But we will end things of the series at the Lost Isles. So we've got the grassland done. We're starting to work on desert. We'll come back, work on the Frostlands, and then when we're done with that, we'll go to Star Wars Island, finish up there, and then finally head over to the Lost Isles Island. And assuming I've got everything made, that's the thing. I still got to craft everything, still got to build everything. I'm trying to make this final series, or at least this current final series, until they, eventually add more stuff. We'll see how it goes. They always add more things. It's pretty much a never-ending story with this game. That's why I have almost, actually no, I do have over 200, maybe close to 300 episodes of Lego Fortnite. Y'all, why am I not stopping with Lego Fortnite? Why aren't y'all telling me to stop? It's because this game is so much fun and I love it so much. But this is amazing. Whoever built this, thank you. I'm just kidding. It was me. I secretly built it for myself in my off time. But we have that. It just makes everything, it adds on. Now, if I move that and put that, like if I were to destroy that and replace that, it would be a lot of work. Could be worth it. We'll see. But this is probably my favorite village. One of my favorite villages that I have made custom-wise. And, it's definitely going down in the history books. I'm definitely keeping this world for a long time, as long as I don't get eliminated. But, this is where I'm going to end things here. Let me know in the comments what y'all think of this village. Let me know what you think of the friendly neighborhood apartment building, and I will see y'all in the next one. So, if y'all enjoyed this video and want to see more videos like this, let me know down in the comments below. Make sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure to share this with your friends, share this with your family, share this with whoever. Make sure notifications are turned on so you never miss any of my videos when they go up. Also, if you feel becoming a member, want to see these videos early, y'all go check out the join button on my channel, or check out the link down in the description below. Also, don't forget to use Clay Plays Games in the Fortnite item shop. That's ClayPlaysGames, all capitalized or all lowercase, all put together in a nice little row, and I will see you on the next one. So, with all that being said, thank you all so much for watching this video, and have a great day.